Hi everyone, good morning and welcome on Degrees. So it is that time of the year again, no? It is that time of the year where people travel far and wide to come back home, spend time with friends, family and loved ones. It is that time of the year where people would like to hang out, to reunite, to reconnect with friends and loved ones. So it is that as 2024 is almost wrapping up in a few weeks from now. So for you who was able to achieve your goals and dreams for the year 2024, kudos to you. And for you who weren't able to meet up, who weren't able to achieve your goals, no pressure. That is why I'm here to remind you that this is the right time to start planning ahead for 2025. This is the right time to start planning. This is the right time to start re-strategizing. Do not let anyone tell you, okay, because January is always dry, things don't really happen in January, so why are you rushing? Why you should just take your time. No, do not let someone tell you, oh, because you weren't able to achieve a lot of things, or the things you plan to achieve 2024, so you should just go hide your face somewhere. Or maybe just because you weren't able to meet up those goals, you just want to feel depressed, you don't want to associate, you don't want to go out, you don't want to have fun, you don't want to mingle. That is a very bad move. That is why I'm here to tell you that if there's anything you really need right now, as the year is almost wrapping up, if you didn't even achieve those goals, or if at all you do, of course, there's still room to achieve more. You have to hang out, go out the more. But then you have certain things you have to put into consideration. First of all is security. All right, it is that time of the year people act a lot of crazy things happen, so you need to take your security serious. For night crawlers, where you go to, where you enter, where you eat, if it's not important, if it's not very necessary, you stay back. Or before you step into, or you decide to go to anywhere, make sure you're sure about that location. At least let one or two persons around you know where you are going to before you make your move. So security is very important. Put that into consideration, as well as networking. This is the time to network. People are coming out, people are coming from places, to sit out, to eat, to drink, to party. While you're having fun, try to network, try to build good contacts, try to meet people. At the end of the day, do not forget the greatest asset to attain monetary value or achieve monetary value is selling something. So you need people. You won't just whatever thing you're selling, be it you're selling services, you're selling assets, you're selling time, you're not just going to sell it for yourself. You need to sell it to people. So you need to build good contacts. So you need to go out, but while at it, be very careful. Where are you going to? You have to be very watchful. Try to network, try to build good contacts, and as much as marketing, let people know you for who you do, for who you are, for what you do. If you're a fashion designer, you step into a crowd, let people, the things you wear, let your craft speak for you. As a fashion designer, you step into a place, let people ask questions. Oh, this dress is actually lovely. Where did you get it from? I make it. I'm a fashion designer. Let what you do speak for you. In that little purse of yours, in that little bag of yours, in that suit, try to make a little complimentary card before you step out. In fact, this is a little assignment for you this period. Make good flyers, make good complimentary cards. As you're stepping out to any gathering, make sure you put it in your purse, in your pocket or wallet or whatever, so that wherever you find yourself, before you leave a particular gathering, let 5 to 10 persons know you for what you do. You share it out, you meet people, you try to network with people, you try to build contacts, you try to let them know what you are doing. What are you trying to do? You're trying to re-strategize. You're already trying to plan for 2025. So when you step into a place, try to let people know what you do. Market yourself in a very polite manner. Do not choke people just because you're trying to let them know what you do. And then if you're just someone who is there and maybe you don't even know how to go about, 2024 is here and is gone, right? You didn't even know how to go about it. You didn't even know what to do. And we're about to go into 2025 soon. And you're still confused. You don't even have a direction. Like you're just there floating on the air, confused about what steps to take. Take out time from this whole noise and reflect on so many things. Reflect on how far you've come, the mistakes you've made, the failures you've the failures that have come your way, the disappointments, reflect on all of this. And at the end of the day, try to put the exercise self-discovery into test. Try to put self-realization into test. Try to put self-abilities into test. Try to put self-development into test. Like I always say, it is unwise for anyone currently to say you want to wait on the government. I'm not saying hope is lost, but while at it, think of what to do for yourself, because this is what I'm trying to say is put self-realization into tests. Put self-discovery into tests. What's that thing you like? What are those things you do not like? What inspires you? What makes you happy? What puts in that glow? What makes you feel alive? Give that self-discovery a chance in that time you're trying to create for yourself. And then you put self-realization into test. Try to realize those hidden potentials in you. Try to realize those hidden potentials in you. Because the thing is, when you go with the flow, or when you live life with the flow, there's so many things you will not discover or try to realize about yourself. But when you give yourself time to reflect, you give yourself time to meditate, you give yourself time to put self-discovery into exercise, you will be able to realize a lot of things you're capable of doing. And then you put self-abilities into test. How much can you stretch? And then you put self-development into test. Learn something. If it's a skill, learn something. Because if you must achieve a good monetary value, you need to sell something. What are you selling? Are you selling time? Are you selling services? What is that thing you're selling? What is that thing you can show someone and say, this is what you do, so you can get a monetary value from that advert? So you need to develop yourself. You need to learn something. It could be a skill, it could be a course, whatever it is. By the time you're done with discovery and realization, you should be able to know your abilities and put self-development into test. And when you're done with this, please try as much as you can to monetize this. What do I mean by monetizing? Yes, you might first finish learning a skill and the rest of the thing, and you do not have money to start this business. No worries. If you are a stylist, or maybe you're a fashion designer, your area, you should see someone who is into fashion designing as well. So you can talk to them. I'm into fashion designing, I'm good, I could work with you for some time, and you give me this pay and take certain percentage. Before you know what's happening, you're building income gradually for yourself. And before you know what's happening, if you're really calculative, you can be getting your machine, you can be working from your home. And the next thing after monetizing this skills, market yourself. In fact, marketing your business should be 100, and the number one thing you should always think of, how are you going to market yourself? Because you're not selling this time and services for yourself, you're selling it to people. So people will not stay in their homes and know what you're doing. So what will make people know what you're doing is how much you can market yourself to people. So you have to put your marketing strategy on 100. And while at this, money comes. And when money comes, do not forget, it is one thing to make money, it is another thing to stay in money and achieve goals. Because you hear people say, what do you do with all this money you're having? What do you do with all this money you're making? With the type of economy we are in right now currently, and with the way Naira falls, you can have 100,000 right now in your hands. And if you're not very calculative, you will come back home and realize that you didn't even do much with it. But when you plan, when you work on budgets, when you put your financial management in check, whichever, you will be able to achieve certain things. So when you start making money, just so you will stay in money, be successful and be able to achieve those goals, you have to be able to work with, in fact, you have to be financially disciplined, have good financial management skills, and always work on budgets. And do not forget, even as this holidays is coming and we are excited about it, do not forget to always lend helping hands to people out there. You have old clothes, wash them, dry clean them, make them neat and smell good, and then you give them out. You have food in your house, Try to share for as many as you can. Help people and show love out there as much as you can. We call it a wrap for 2024. See you same time, same platform next year, 2025. My name is Eddie Naji, signing out. So on Monday, the PDP's Taraba governor Darius Ishaku topped the chart of trends as EFCC arrested him over 27 billion naira embezzlement. And on Tuesday, the Falana topped the chart of trends because the son Femi Falana has finally addressed the Bobrisky and Very Dark Man issue. He rejected VDM's apology instead of court. VDM replied. And on Wednesday, Lord's chosen GO topped the chart of trends as he responded to Very Dark Man's comments after seeing his video as he arrived House of Rep. He concluded that it is VDM that will learn the hard way. Then on Thursday, EFCC topped the chart of trends as they explained that Idris Okunye Bobrisky money laundering charges were legally dropped after successful investigation. Then on Friday, Mr. Bayo topped the chart of trends because of his final comments on the Puma and Wiz/Davido saga. The veteran sport investor said Wizkid's effort in fighting for African artists' rights can't be denied, and it's understandable for him to reject Puma if he feels he deserves more. And so on Saturday, the early hours of this morning, Nigeria's 2023 Digital Bank of the Year, Zenith Bank, announces another completion of service upgrade. So that will be all for the trends. We call it a wrap at this point. See you next time, same platform. My name is Eddie Nnaji, signing out.